proper name is Corin F. Bowers Jr., but I go by Bud, which is a name that I've had since a child. I farm in a little community of Luray, South Carolina, and this in the lower part of the state in Hampton County. My father's father farmed, and then my father started farming in the early 50s, and then in 1976 I started farming with my father, land that my great-grandfather owned. I caught the devil planting last year, so I reckon planting was the biggest challenge. And I had planned on bedding and planting, and it got so dry that we weren't able to do that. I tell people most of the time that the two most important parts about growing peanuts is making sure that you get them inoculated, and that would be for a new grower. Because if it's not inoculated, then you got to add nitrogen. There's nothing like, the bacteria, and then making sure that they're dug right.
I'm Jody White. I farm in the southwest part of Oklahoma in Tillman County. We grow a little cotton, a little corn, a little alfalfa, peanuts, and wheat and cattle. Last year's conditions, we were extremely hot, just about as dry. Peanuts have always been a real consistent crop. It's a crop that takes, some special equipment, and you've got to be dedicated to them and got to be willing to be patient. As you get older, your old body gets kind of weak and tired, and a lot of this technology helps kind of soothe that a little bit, so it makes it a little easier on you. You need somebody behind you, backing you. Your family, or that's probably the secret to being successful in farming. You've got to have somebody. And in my lifetime, I had my father, my uncle, my grandfather. I had a lot of family people that made this big difference.
My name is Ross Terry. I'm in partnership and vice president of I.C. Terry Farms in Lake City, Florida. I was born here in Lake City. I farmed with my dad. He passed away about 15 years ago. We got cattle, peanuts. We harvest grass seed, and we do the same way with rye that we use for winter grazing.
Supply and demand still controls the amount of peanuts. This year, more peanuts is grown than ever been grown in the southeast, especially down in Florida. That's no sign they'll be grown next year. If they make a bumper crop, price comes down, people are not going to stay with it. That's just like if they're growing, for instance, now here, watermelons. The only ones that make a little money off of watermelons are those that grow them every year. Same way with peanuts. The one that mainly make money off peanuts is the one that grows them every year. You can't get in and get out overnight and make money off of them.
We have low overhead. Our oldest tractor is 40 years old. Maybe our newest one is about 12. We have two 4-row combines that we bought used. We plant 3 years in a row in the same field, and then we tear up another grass patch. Rotation is the main doings in growing peanuts. Well, actually anything. And we always take the highest yield peanut and try to get the seed to plant them. There's a lot of work in peanuts, but keeping them sprayed every 10 to 15 days.